Ненавиджу, убивче слово, із уст зірвалося її. Я остопів, немов раптово торкнувсь гримучої змії. Та з почуття, найшовши скоро, вона притримала язик, який давно мені навик, шептать і ніжності, й докори. Ненавиджу! Та милі очі змінили раптом зір гнівний. Так день погідний та ясний зміня грозову пору ночі. Так, я ненавиджу, і враз вона докінчила: не вас.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream, aye, there's a rub, for in that sleep of death what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's a respect that makes calamity of so long life, for who would bear the weeps and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pang of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns, the patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin. Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under weary life? But that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no travellers return, passes the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied or with the pale cast of thought. With this regard their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action.
My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are done. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damasked, red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breeze that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music has a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go, my mistress when she walks, trance on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love is rare, as any she belied with false compare.
So am I at the reach whose blessed key can bring him to his sweet uplocked treasure, the which he will not every hour survey, for blunting the fine point of seldom pleasure. Therefore are feasts so solemn and so rare, since seldom coming in the long year set. Like stones of force they thinly placed are, or kept in jewels in the corknet. So is the time that keeps you as my chest, or as the wardrobe which the robe does hide, to make some special instant special blessed, by new unfolding his imprisoned pride. Blessed are you whose worthiness gives scope, being had to triumph, being lacked to hope.
חיים השבחה ליום קיץ נאה, אתה נאה יותר ורך ממנו, רוחות חזקות מטלטלות פרחי מי, וקיץ קצר מדי לכל אדם. פעמים השמש זורחת בחום, ופעמים אור פניך דוהה. כל יופי צבעי יאבד עם הזמן, בין אם במקרה או אם נסגר הגורל. אך קיצך לא ימוג לעולם, ולא תעוות את יופיך, כי בשיר הזה תהיה לנצח, וכל אדם יראה אותך בו. כל עוד אנשים נושמים ורואים, יהיה השיר ולך הוא יגן חיים.
Not from the stars do my judgment pluck, and yet methink I have astronomy, but not to tell of good or evil luck, of pleasures or death or season's quality, nor can I fortune to brief minutes tell, pointing to each thunder, rain, and wind, or say with princes if it shall go well, but offer predict that I in heaven find. But from thin eyes my knowledge I derive, and constant stars, in them I read such art, as truth and beauty held together thrive. If from the self to store those worlds convert, or else of thee this I prognosticate, the end is truth and beauty's doom and date.
За тим, що ти грішила, не жалій. На місяці на сонці теж є плями. Троянда має колючки, а в ній буває хроб живе між пелюстками. Всі грішні, я також. З гріхів твоїх творю гучні епітети сьогодні. Прощаючи тебе, впадаю в гріх. Рятуючи, кидаюсь до безодні. Я виправдовую твій плотський блуд, роблюся адвокатом з прокурора, веду себе самого я на суд. Ненависть відступає зла й сувора. Я спільником грабіжниці стаю, що душу розплюндровує мою.
William Shekspire, monologue from Hamlet. To be or not to be, that is the question, whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks, that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation, devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep perchance, to dream. Oh, that's a rub, for in that sleep of this, what dreams may come, when we have shuffled of this mortal coil, must give us pause.
Ce sonnet de Shakespeare est l'un de mes préférés, où je vivrai pour écrire ton épitaphe, où tout vivrait alors qu'un terre pourrait, par la tombe, souvenir, éludera la mort. Mais quand je serai tout intrigué, oublié, par la tombe non sera toujours vivant, quand moi, de l'autre pas, je ne serai plus rien au monde. La terre, à moi ne peut donner qu'une ville tombe. Quand ce sera, ton sépulture au lieu des hommes. Ton monument sera la noble poésie, qu'ériront des yeux non encore écrits, des languages à venir après ton critifeu. Quand c'est qu'on morte, tout ce qui m'animait respira. Tu vivrais, m'appelant à ce pouvoir, au maille soufflé, le soufflé sur la lèvre même des humains.
Now, good sweeteners, why are you looking so sad? There news be said, yet tell them merrily. If good so shameless the music of sweet news be playing it to me with so sour face.
I'm weary, give me leave while. Fee, how my bones ache, what a journey have I.
I wish so had my bones, and I so news.
Jesu, what haste, can I not stay a while? Do you not see that I'm out of breath?
How art so out of breath when so fast breath? To say to me that thou art out of breath, the excuse that so dost making this delay is longer than the tale so dost excuse. Are your news good or bad? Answer to that. Say either, and I'll wait for the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Is it good or bad?
Well, you have made a simple choice. You don't know how to choose a man. Romeo, no, not he, though his face be better than any man's. And for a hand, and a foot, and a body, though they be not to be talked about yet, they are past compare. He is not the flower of courtesy, but I warrant him as gentle as a lamb. What, have you dined at home?
No, no, but all this did I knew before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?